Yo, and what is up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all the updated guide on how to keep your money, make money, and save your money, and eventually become rich. Of course, if y'all do like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and please comment down below if you have any other tips and tricks that I could maybe use in the next future video. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I did release a video not that long ago, but there are some new ways to make a lot of money. The game is updated a couple times, so let's get right into it. So the first thing that I can tell y'all to start doing is making sure we are completing these daily tasks. Of course, if you can complete all the tasks, that's $6,000. Transport 3 taxi passengers, that's $4,700. Earn $7,500, you can get $1,500. And then drive for 5,000 studs, that's $500. Now, what this does is this basically helps you do things that make you money while earning money doing those things. And I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but like as such, for the transport 3 taxi passengers, of course you have to get the job to transport people in a taxi, which makes you way more money on top of the money that you're earning from completing the task. And the same thing with driving 5,000 studs, you are earning money for driving while also earning money completing the driving task. So definitely start doing those and doing those religiously. Maybe come and do them every like 30 minutes that you're playing or something like that. If you have Robux and you're able to afford that, you can go and re-enroll tasks, and basically that will let y'all just redo the tasks, and then you can earn even more money. Another tip and trick that you can also do is do not buy and sell vehicles religiously. Buy a vehicle, make it the way you want, and keep it for a little bit. Drive it around. One important thing to know is now when you drive your vehicle past a certain point, the price ranges start to drop. So I know you can resell a vehicle within the first mile. So if we go into my truck, you can obviously see on my odometer that the price of this truck has already dropped since I've been over a mile. So I think now I can only sell this truck for about 85 to 87% of my original value. And then I think if you drive more than 5 miles, it's 80% of its original value. And of course, you can get all the things that you added to the truck. So like if we go and I want to go and sell my F-250, you can see that I can only sell it for $84,313 on top of the $27,000 I poured into the build. And that's another thing. Make sure you're buying cars that you actually want. Don't buy cars just because you think you might like them. Buy like some of the cars that you think you would want in real life and keep them for a little bit. And a good thing that I could also say for y'all to do is another tip and trick is when you buy a vehicle, drive that vehicle until you at least made back the value of that truck or car or SUV or whatever it is. So let's say for this truck is about $130,000 with all the mods and stuff on it, with the lift and the rims and all of that. So that means my bank account needs to be at least $130,000 before I want to go ahead and sell it. What that will do is, one, you'll get more money. Two, you're making more money from your investment in the vehicle. Yes, you're losing money, but you're ultimately making back that money. So in the long run, you're really not losing out on anything. Another thing you can also do is just go up and down this road, find you a server that somewhat role plays, and just keep on going up and down this road at 60 miles an hour. This will make sure that you earn the maximum amount of money without speeding or going under the speed limit. It definitely helps after a long run. Maybe try and do this for 30 minutes to an hour a day. It makes you a lot more money and it adds up. And another thing I can also say is just role play. Do the fire team or the police officer team, or own a business around Greenville. I promise you, once you start having fun with the role play and you're not focused on the money, you'll have like 30K out of nowhere that you didn't realize you made, and now you can go to the dealership and buy whatever car you want with that money. But yeah, just go up and down. Me personally, I just go in a circle, so I'll go through Horton, come back around, and then just, ooh, crash there, and then just come back through and just keep on going into a big circle. Of course, that will be even better once the highway update comes. So yeah, definitely a good little trick, something that everybody should be doing. And this is also the main way of making money. And of course, on top of that, make sure you have a job chosen. So I mean, this will give you 650 every 5 minutes. So that is definitely a good thing. And as you can see, for just driving a mile, going 60 miles an hour, I made $724 in 1 minute. So yeah, that is a good amount of money and definitely something that we should all be doing. Of course, my last and only trick is make sure you're staying on top of all the codes and stuff like that that gives you 1.5 to 2 times driving bonus. This will basically multiply your money by 1.5 or 2 times or whatever the code is. And then there's also some money codes out there that you can also go and join the Discord to find those out on Greenville. And then of course you can also just go and buy cash if you really want to, although I would highly avoid doing that as it is kind of expensive for the value that you get. So it's up to you. I would just say try to role play as much as you can. Don't buy and sell vehicles constantly, and just drive. Get a job and just drive. And ultimately have fun with it. But anyways, that is all I have for y'all lovely people today. Y'all take care. I will see you on the next video. And stay tuned. There are some important videos coming out on my channel, so make sure you're watching those videos as well. And y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and goodbye.